Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey.
Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. And you try to kill we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Brother Hoodie, Brother Tennis Shoes, Brother Gym Shorts. Senator Hoodie. Oh, we got another one on Senator Hoodie. Check this out. Is he smoking a doobie on his podcast, on his set?
It just seems fake. There's so much that seems fake. You know, it's like all the news, the people that are politicians. Everyone feels like they're like, who's the Fetterman character? This guy is wearing a hoodie and shorts. That's the wacky neighbor, you know. And then Jasmine Crockett, she's that loudmouth lady from down the street, and they're like, oh, here comes Jasmine. Shit's gonna get crazy, you know. And Maxine Waters like, oh, she's old. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. It's like these are fake people. Nancy Pelosi, this giant tittied lady who wants all the money, who's been in politics for 150 years. There's pictures of her with Kennedy.
I didn't realize Nancy Pelosi was well endowed.
Oh boy.
Really?
Yeah.
You've done the research.
Well, there's all these photos where people are calling her, what's a gilf? A grandma you'd like to, yeah. You never seen her boobs?
No, I have never seen Nancy Pelosi's boobs, Joe.
No disrespect, Mrs. Pelosi. I admire her for her stock choices.
Family, I apologize. I didn't know it was going to go down this rabbit hole. I didn't know. Look, y'all don't try to cancel me. It's too late now, family. Don't try to do it now. I didn't know Joe Rogan cut up like this. I didn't know.
But
fantastic.
those are legit.
You know,
they really pulled up Nancy Pelosi's boobs. I
gotta say, this is a great start to the podcast, and we aren't even stoned.
How did you not know? How did you not know that you're a grown man? Look at the size of those fucking sweater hands.
And they on there smoking cigars. They're having a good time.
That is incredible. That has made me a lot more in favor of Congress.
So was that?
Wow.
Hold that. Go to that last
This
picture.
one might not have been, but
That seems
real.
fake, but it might be like from the Clinton administration. See, these deep state vampires.
I really thought you were going to go somewhere else. When you said deep, I went, this is going somewhere. It's big fake.
We just went down a little rabbit hole right there. I apologize, family. Don't cancel me. Can we take a joke? But back to Senator Hoodie, Brother Hoodie. And as you know, I really went with the hoodie when he wooed the hoodie to Trump's inauguration. That's what really sold me. For real, Trump's inauguration look. Netanyahu speech, Trump inauguration. He really wore a hoodie. He been wearing it, but it's been like 6 or 7 weeks, I guess, since the summertime. He hasn't put on his hoodie lately. We have not seen. It's been confirmed he has not put on his hoodie in like 6 weeks. I'll tell you, man, you just can't make this up. But after once again defending President Trump, congratulating him, and parading President Trump's policies and saying that he loves what President Trump's doing, and even saying that he loves what ICE is doing, Democrat Senator John Fetterman has come out and said that President Trump's trade policy is going well. And fun fact, he is the first congressional Democrat to do so. No, that doesn't surprise you guys. And as you know, President Trump has come out and praised John Fetterman for being probably one of the only Democrats that has a little bit of sense, and common sense. But hey, you just can't make this up. You just can't. It says Trump has won Fetterman stuns D.C. with announcement Pelosi and Schumer are once again furious. Let's check this out. Oh boy.
Pennsylvania Senator John Fetterman has just gone rogue. He has once again defied his party's leadership, and they are absolutely furious at him for it.
Yeah.
Now, before we get into support for common sense journalism, now, Senator John Fetterman just blew a hole in the Democratic Party's trade narrative, and his party's leadership is livid. Fetterman, a freshman Democrat from Pennsylvania, openly admitted what no one else in his party will say out loud. President Trump is winning the global trade war negotiations handily. Now, this isn't the first time that Fetterman has spoke out against the Democratic Party, but this one's gotta hurt. Here's what's happened. Outside the Capitol, a Fox News reporter asked Fetterman point blank if Trump is winning the so-called trade war. Without blinking, this is Fetterman's reply.
I'm wondering if you think right now Trump is winning the trade war. Do you agree with those who think he is?
I mean, absolutely. Well, I think that, I see what happened at the EU. And again, I'm a huge fan of Bill Maher. And I think he's really one of the oracles for my party. And he acknowledges, hey, he thought that the tariffs were going to tank the economy, and he acknowledged that it didn't. So, so for me, it's again, it seems like the EU thing has been going well, and I guess we'll see how it happens with China.
And this is that clip right here. I'll play it for you guys.
I remember along with probably most people, was saying at the beginning, by the 4th of July, somebody had to think how the the economy was going to be tanked by then. And I was kind of like, well, that seems right to me, but that didn't happen. Now, it could happen tomorrow. I'm just saying that's reality. So let's work first from the reality of that, not from I just hate Donald Trump. Because that's boring and doesn't get us anywhere and leads you to dishonesty. Because the truth is, I don't know what his strategy is. But look, the stock market is at record highs. I know not everybody lives by the stock market, but I also drive around. I don't see a country in a depression at all. I see people out there just living their lives. And I would have thought, and I got to own it, that these tariffs were going to fucking sink this economy by this time, and they didn't. So, how do we deal with that fact? Because that's the fact.
Fetterman praised Trump's new deal with the European Union and said he expects the final trade deal with China to be acceptable as well. And then came the line that has Democrats choking on their talking points. Quote, I think Trump's really winning these negotiations, unquote. Fetterman even cited HBO host Bill Maher, a liberal icon, who recently admitted Trump's aggressive tariff strategy hasn't tanked the economy like many on the left predicted.
That's what we just showed y'all.
This comes just after President Trump finalized a series of high-stakes trade agreements as part of his Liberation Day tariff strategy. The plan involved reciprocal tariffs aimed at correcting massive trade deficits, and so far, it's working. Here's the scorecard. The EU, South Korea, Japan, and UK all dropped trade barriers and agreed to new terms. Each now pays a 15% tariff on most exports to the US. In return, the US secured trillions in new foreign investments, especially in energy, transportation, and defense. Even China came to the table after being hit with over 100% tariffs on key exports. All trading partners will now face a 10% minimum baseline tariff, creating a new surge in U.S. revenue, over $28 billion in July alone, a historic record. So while party leaders like Pelosi and Schumer have been warning that Trump's trade strategy would hurt America, Fetterman just admitted on camera that it's working. So the question now, how long before the rest of his party cracks? And will he pay the price for breaking ranks? So what's significant about this? First of all, Fetterman is signaling ahead of the 2026 midterms that Donald Trump has been right, despite the Democrats raking him over the coals for everything that he says and for everything the media misleadingly reports to the American people about how his policies are going to be a catastrophe, that he's an authoritarian, that he is out of his depth. You fill in the talking point. The bottom line is he's getting wins for the American people.
Big wins.
He is leading the economy back after the disastrous Bidenomics. And when you're sitting around the dinner table with your family, what do you really care about? Do you really care about all the rhetoric and the puffery and the smokescreen on the cable news? Or do you care about the bottom line and your family being able to afford food, afford rent, energy, putting your kids through college, having a safe neighborhood? What do you really care about? What's important to you? So I think the bottom line is most Americans, they want to go back to being able to ignore stupid politics. And I do not blame them. And you know what Trump has done? He's taken a lot of the burden onto his shoulders and has dealt with all of the negativity and the talking points and the PR battles. And he has done a great job not pushing get back against that in such a way that he can allow a lot of Americans breathing room where they don't feel like they're fighting for their lives and trying to make ends meet. So
y'all know Trump just came out and said, give it another 5 or 6 months and things are really going to start to boom. And hey, that was just said a couple of hours ago. But again, we've been saying, trust the process, trust President Trump. You know, they left this man a complete mess. And then what's crazy with Democrats, they don't want the mess to be fixed or for anybody to try to attempt to even fix the mess. I tell you. But this is one reason why they're running everybody out the door.
So that's why a lot of people support Donald Trump.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter what you think about his personality. I think he happens to be funny and, very brave. And, that's my honest assessment of him. If you have any thoughts about this and...
but stacking up a lot of wins, And I don't know how many times we got to keep coming on here reporting on John Fetterman, Senator Hoodie. Once again coming out. I'm ready for the next hit piece, for them to attack him, smear him. It's coming. Another one of those anonymous hit pieces are coming soon, in my opinion. But we just did a video on people admitting that President Trump, that they were wrong about President Trump. Democrats admitting, even live on TV, admitting we were wrong about President Trump. We actually love what President Trump is doing and what he has achieved in the last 6 months. But all we can do is show it to you, have a healthy conversation, and you can come on here, you can even spread love, you can hate, you can be Trump deranged, do whatever you choose. But again, it's not looking good for Democrats. They run off the same script. And all they can tell you is Trump bad, Trump bad, Trump bad, and pull the race card. They say white supremacy, racism, the same script. He's destroying America, dictator, Hitler, threat to democracy, the same thing. Especially these people down there that have literally achieved nothing. They've been down there in Washington and haven't achieved nada. And they be the loudest ones screaming. And they're also guilty of something. Some of the biggest frauds, the biggest scandals, the biggest scams. Yeah. Evolving right around these Democrats. That all they can say is Trump, 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 Trump. Trump is bad. Bad, 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 bad. Just can't make this up. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section down below. I hope y'all have an amazing rest of your day, that you're starting the week off strong. Happy Monday. Hope y'all have a blessed, beautiful week. And I will catch y'all on the next one. Yay!